Lisbon is third on our list of the cities we are considering moving to in Portugal. Lisbon is the largest city. It is also the capital city of Portugal. What we like about Lisbon is its size, its diversity, and the fact that we can get anywhere from Lisbon easily through the international airport or through the different train systems. There are also a number of cruise ships that go directly out of Lisbon, such as Norwegian Cruise Line and Celebrity Cruise Line. Being that we are looking for a place to retire to, we want to make sure that we can access different areas of the country fairly easily. We also like the idea of being able to take day trips to various places within Portugal. In addition to that, it'd be nice to be able to take a long weekend, either up to Porto or down to the Algarves. What's also nice about Lisbon is the fact that there is such diversity in the food there, and it provides an opportunity to experience new things. Lisbon also has typically more than one festival each month. It's a very vibrant city and a very active city. It's one of the things that we are interested in the most in Lisbon is really being able to understand the culture and experience the diversity. Alexa, what is the #1 place to retire in Florida?
Here's something I found on reference.com. Venice, Key West, Sarasota, and Delray Beach frequent the lists of top places to retire in Florida, according to the Huffington Post. The state has a warm climate year-round, which provides multiple options for those seeking to retire somewhere more temperate.
So that's according to Alexa. I thought we would actually look at the cost comparison of living in Florida, Sarasota, Florida, versus Portugal in Lisbon. What's interesting about this is I didn't think we'd have such a disparity between the two cities. I thought the cost would be much smaller in difference, so it really quite surprised me. If you lived in Sarasota, you would need 6,063 euros for the same lifestyle you would have in Lisbon at only 3,900 euros a month. This is assuming that you're renting and not buying a place. Consumer price indexes in Sarasota, Florida are 59.3% higher than they are in Lisbon. If we would talk about rent in Sarasota versus Lisbon, the consumer price index including rent in Sarasota, Florida is 59.9% higher than in Lisbon. Rent prices in Sarasota, Florida are 49.3% higher than they are in Lisbon. That's a significant difference, and I thought that Florida was supposed to be a cheaper place to live. Restaurants prices in Sarasota, Florida are 65% more than in Lisbon. This is a real shocker, but grocery prices are 99% higher in Florida than they are in Lisbon. Considering how much produce is produced in Florida, I was really shocked to see that the grocery prices were this much more. Here's a view of what restaurants would cost you in the two cities. If you were to go to the grocery stores, here's what you would pay in Lisbon versus in Sarasota, Florida. Here's an indication of the transportation cost in Lisbon versus Sarasota, Florida. Utilities on a monthly basis are also higher in Sarasota. Here's what you can expect to pay for sports and entertainment in Sarasota versus Lisbon. Childcare is significantly different in Lisbon versus Sarasota. When it comes to clothing and shoes, they're about similar. Lisbon, for some of the items that come directly from the United States, are more expensive, such as Levi's. Rent in Sarasota is significantly higher than rent in Lisbon. For a one-bedroom apartment, you're looking at $2,133 in Sarasota versus $1,389 in Lisbon. For a three-bedroom apartment, Sarasota would cost you $2,795 compared to $2,360 in Lisbon. That's about 20% less in Lisbon. In retirement, you're not so worried about the salaries. However, here's a comparison of the salaries in Sarasota versus Lisbon. Of course, people are paid more in the United States than they are in Portugal, but a lot of that has to do with the different factors such as healthcare and things of that nature that people don't have to pay for in Lisbon. So should we move to Lisbon, Braga, or Porto? I'm not sure yet. Lisbon has a lot of potential, and we still have 2 more cities that we want to explore. So I'll let you know, but we're really considering Lisbon as an option. It is more expensive than Braga and Porto, and it's easier to get to different places from the city. so it might be a real option as far as being centrally located along the coastline of Portugal. Thanks for watching.